Wasn't ready for
You
that.
have to start it sideways.
Well, I wasn't ready to go. No filter. And the tool thing backwards.
Is the remote over there by you?
Oh, yeah. Is that the right way? Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the live button yet. But I did. There we go. Boy, it's really bright.
Well, you wanted light. We got light.
I didn't say that. He's just talking.
Here, hold on. Let me try something else.
Y'all, I'm getting some stuff done to myself over Christmas break. This is going to be gone.
Is it all softer?
I hope this is going to be gone.
Is it all softer?
That's a lot softer.
Is that better?
Yeah, I look 20 years younger. Got some harsh light. How do I get rid of all these filter things?
I don't know,
Can y'all see the filter thing? Oh, thanks. All right. Do you have an order of things that we're doing?
Yes, dear.
This is stuff I should have done before I hit the live button. I'm sorry.
Yep. It's true.
I don't care. I'm very tired. It's very late, and I've got a lot to do. Oh, goodness. I didn't know it wasn't locked. Sorry.
You're gonna pull your phone off because you're getting it tangled up there by doing that.
No, I'm not. All right, what do we do? Where's everything we're doing? I don't really know what we're doing. I'm just gonna follow your lead. No, we're not drinking.
I want one.
I did not get a haircut. I colored it at home. I needed to do, my roots were gray. And
Hello, Michael.
And I was trying to get a whole box of color, and I couldn't find the whole box that I wanted, so I got 2 boxes of root touch-up. And I did that, but the back of my hair is lighter than the front of my hair now because I did it wrong. So when I go gray again, I'm going to color it again.
Nice eyebrows.
You or me? Oh, you.
I think they're talking about mine.
You said you. Merry Christmas.
Who said
Nicole.
Merry Christmas?
Somebody. That's
Oh,
already
Nicole.
gone.
Nicole Goggins.
All right.
We ate together at a Payway one time.
You did. Yep. All right. I've got a lot to do tonight, but we're still going to do a podcast.
Well, yeah, we're going to do a podcast.
I got to pack.
And we're going to do a good podcast.
We are. I've got to work tomorrow morning early, and then right after the show, I'm flying to New Orleans, and I haven't packed anything yet. And then spending the night there and flying back Friday afternoon. So I want to get started. Do you need to tell me anything before I hit the record button? Or just go? I'm just going to wing it. We're just going
to wing it.
We're going to give you a quality podcast.
It's going to be one of our better podcasts.
Sometimes it does work out that way when you don't have a plan.
Oh, hold on. It's Brooklyn and Omaha and then movement.
Okay. I haven't hit the record button yet. All right,
Jennifer said I look like Negan from The Walking Dead.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
All right, stand by.
Hey, Kathy.
Okay. I'm going to hit the record. Wait, portable track, recorder. Test 1 2 1 2. That's me.
Wilma Fingerdew. Wilma Fingerdew. Please pick up the red courtesy phone.
That's the most vulgar one.
No, it's not.
That's the most vulgar one you've
No,
done.
it's not.
Yeah,
it's
is.
not vulgar at all.
It's very vulgar. That's so vulgar. It's vulgar. And that's not going to make it on the podcast. I am going to eat beignets. I'm going to wear black too. My whole goal is to wear all black and see how powdery I can get. That'd be funny.
What are you talking?
Oh, I'm doing.
What is going on?
That's your computer. Somebody's calling you. Who was it?
Unidentified number.
All right, let's get started because I got a lot to do.
Jerica, I don't know what's going on with my mic cover. It just does this.
It's his bit. Never gets old.
We'll see how many people talk about it.
Ready?
seems like there was something we wanted to talk about before we started, but
Well,
I guess
then why
not.
did I hit the record button? You want me to stop it?
Did you hit record?
Yeah, I've already hit it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then. Go ahead.
Well, what do you want to...
No, nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay.
Yeah, it's recording. Hey, welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Kellie Rasberry Evans.
Hello, I'm Allen.
And of course, we call it A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
Sandwich and some lovin'.
Maybe we haven't reminded people. They're like, what in the world does that mean? Well,
what does that mean,
when you
babe?
think
What
about
does a sandwich and some lovin'
when
mean?
you think about relationships between men and women, women are really complicated. We think too much. We assume too much. We're constantly guessing and questioning and creating problems where there are none. And men are quite simple, actually. All men need to be happy in a relationship is to be fed and to get it in bed. So it's a sandwich and some lovin'.
But you know what,
makes a
babe?
man happy. There you go. That's the title of the podcast.
We're all inclusive here, though. This could be a relationship between a man and a man.
All right. Well, we were just breaking it down. The basic
A woman and a
concept.
woman.
Thanks, honey. Okay. It was just the basic idea.
But the basic idea is...
The basic idea is all a man
correct.
needs to be.
Okay. I just want to make
happy
sure...
in a relationship
I just
is a
want to make
sandwich
sure
and
we're
lovin'.
inclusive. This is an all-inclusive podcast.
Okay. There you go. So basically, two gay men should be so happy. They'd be beside themselves all the time.
Well, I'm just saying that. I don't know. Then is it a sandwich and a sandwich?
No,
Or is it-
they're still loving.
Or is it...
Why are we talking about
I don't
that?
know.
It was just a basic concept. It wasn't that deep. Now you're the complicated one. I'm trying to keep it easy.
Hey, that's what we do
Who's
here.
the man in this relationship?
This is what we do here on A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. We bring up controversial topics
No,
every
we
once in a
don't.
while.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
I don't want to be controversial.
Yeah, we're not going to bring up too much controversy, but we got a chock full show.
We did
tonight,
good
I
because
think.
I'm counting on you, baby. I'm very busy because Christmas falls on who? The woman. Christmas falls on the woman, and all I've been doing for the past 2 weeks is Christmas.
Christmas falls on the woman.
It does. It does. And I just haven't had time to plan the podcast, so I'm relying on you as my man to lead me. I'm going to follow your lead, babe.
Christmas falls on the woman. I
does.
went Christmas shopping today.
Well, I'm glad you did. Thank you very much. And I'm
if-
hoping it was something for me because there's not one present for me under the tree.
And Sandwich and Some Lovin' Nation, if you go out on the A Sandwich and Some Lovin' Instagram page and Facebook page, you will see the mantle that I decorated by
you did?
myself.
Thank you.
I hung 6 stockings.
Thank you, baby, for doing that.
I hung lighted garland.
Thank you.
Is it called garland? Is it
Yes.
garland or tinsel?
That's garland.
Garland. I hung lighted garland, and I put red bows on candles.
You want to go tit for tat? No, I don't think you want to. Let's just say women do Christmas.
You've done more
I do
Christmas
more
than me, but
But anyway, I've been busy, very busy. Today, what did I do today? I addressed and stuffed all the Christmas cards.
yeah,
I got that done.
Wow, that was a lot of work.
Man, I was bleary-eyed. My penmanship was just, by the end, I don't even know. It was bad.
We ordered 100 cards.
Yeah, and we have...
And Kelly addressed 91.
We have 9 left.
So
And see, the reason I'm reserving 9 is in case somebody sends me a Christmas card that I didn't have on my Christmas card list. That way I can oh yeah,
and then you have to do
you're on my list.
Then you have to do a tit for tat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about a little bit more about Christmas. I think we've got some Christmas stuff to talk about, but yeah, we went to a really cool party we want to get into, and we went with Bossman George and Mrs. Bossman George, who
Yes.
I've never really hung out with too
Right.
much. That was fun.
Right.
We're going to the Big Apple. We'll get into that.
Yes.
I had a bro date with JC this past week. That was fun. Kelly and I had to get all this blood taken, and we'll tell you why. We went on a date to have our blood taken.
My goodness.
That was kind of interesting.
We have a lot to talk about
Yeah.
in this podcast.
And then I'm bringing show content. Most of our listeners, let's be honest here, most of our listeners are female, and they may be having a tough time buying for their man.
Oh, so what are you going to do for them?
I'm going to give
These
them
females, these famales.
I'm going to give famales. I'm going to give them my AE's holiday gift guide.
Is this going to be your gift list?
No.
Are you going to ask for a phone again?
No. These are, I'm going to give.
All he's asking for is this dang phone.
I'm going to give my top 5 gifts that ladies might consider to buy their men.
That would be very helpful, honey.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to get into. So we went to another Christmas party, and this was last night, was it?
Yeah, I was just telling Alan as I was finishing.
Yeah, last night.
Stuffing all those envelopes and signing and addressing Christmas cards, that we really didn't get invited to a lot of Christmas parties this year. Sometimes it's like, what do you call it? Flood?
Feast or famine?
Feast or famine.
When it rains, it pours?
Yeah, I was thinking of rains, it pours, and then I was thinking of drought. Then I couldn't think of flood. Doesn't sound right.
Right.
Rain or whatever you said. Yes, sometimes it's like that, and you're invited to so many parties you can't even attend them all, like 2 and 3 in one night. This year, our first year as a married couple, we were invited to my office Christmas party, which they held the first weekend in December to get that out of the way.
That was fun.
And that was really it. We ended up getting invited to a Christmas party that everybody was invited to. I mean, it wasn't like, man, we really want Kelly and Alan to be there. We just happened to be like in this mass email invited to this Christmas party. But it was a cool one. But that's it.
What was the mass email? I didn't get that.
The group email for the members.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So anyway, it wasn't, I don't know. I guess maybe next year we have to throw a Christmas party.
We'll throw our own party next year.
Yeah, because we were so busy. We did Thanksgiving because it was our first Thanksgiving together because we had all the kids. But next year we don't have all the kids. So we're probably going to, I think we're probably going to travel for Thanksgiving. And then let's do a Christmas party.
We'll do our own Christmas party.
Let's do that.
Yeah, the Christmas party we were invited to on the email list that Kelly's talking about was here in Texas. We have a team called the Dallas Cowboys.
I've heard of them.
Yes, and they're owned by an individual named Jerry Jones.
Does he really own them?
Well, he says he doesn't really own them.
That's right. That's what he says.
That's what he says.
He says nobody can really own the Cowboys.
But he owns the Cowboys.
But you just take the ball and run with it while you have it.
That's right. So Mr. Jones invited a lot of his friends to his Christmas party.
Let's just pretend that Jerry Jones personally invited us. Let's pretend
We'd like to pretend like that happened. So, man, that was a Christmas party to end all Christmas parties.
It was so much fun. Jerry Jones has his own, what do you call it? Batch? What do you call it?
His own batch of whiskey. Bourbon made by Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark. And so it was sort of a celebration of that. Wasn't it? Yeah. So they had bourbon tastings, which I can sip on bourbon. That's something like if you only want to drink one drink all night, I can do that because I can nurse a bourbon this much. It'll take me like 3 hours to get through it because it's so hard for me to drink. Mm-hmm. But I found out you can mix bourbon with cider and honey, and it was awesome.
That was pretty good.
I was knocking those back.
It was kind of sweet, yeah.
That was fun, and they just had a whole bunch of stuff, teaching you about bourbons. There was food. There were big old shrimps, not those skinny shrimps, like big shrimp, and there were oysters on the half shell. I didn't eat those. There was some sort of ceviche thing.
Oh, charcuterie.
Charcuterie. I can never say it.
How do you say it?
Is it charcuterie?
Charcuterie?
Cuccicuterie? Anyway, it's like meats and cheese, lots of that sliced meat.
That'd be
pepperoni or something, salami.
Sausage. Oh, yeah, salami? It was salami.
And like 3 different kinds of cheeses. So I just kind of hung out there because you know how I feel about cheese.
Yeah, you parked at the charcuterie.
I parked it there. And then there was a carving station. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of carving stations. I don't ever go to those. There was like roast beef, but then I found out later there was also chicken on the carving station.
And grilled corn.
And I missed out on that. But, that's okay. So it was a fun party. And we got dessert.
I missed dessert.
Well, I offered you some. You said you didn't want any. You know why you didn't want any?
Oh, because I had a piece of that Maker's Mark candy.
You had the Maker's Mark candy, and you were full from the buffet, and then you were too busy to eat dessert because you were stalking Jerry Jones.
Yeah, but before we get into that story, because there was a lot of tomfoolery.
Between eating and stalking Jerry Jones?
Well, I was doing that along with Bossman George and our friend Patrick Sowers, Sergeant Sowers, and his wife went, and Bossman George and Mrs. Bossman George. Mm-hmm. But before we get into all that, babe, I think we should talk about one of our partners that we're glad to be working with now.
That's a great idea, baby. We're going to talk about Brooklinen.
Brooklinen.
Now, Alan and I, one of our favorite things to do is sleep together and in bed, and we love sleeping on very nice sheets.
Yeah, we do.
Why do you look at me like that? Don't we love snuggling up together?
Yes, absolutely we do.
And wrapping the sheets, and I like to have,
Yes.
I have this thing about having the sheets over my shoulder. I don't like my shoulder to be exposed, but then you don't want to be too hot. You want to have the sheets just right.
You want it to be just right.
I want to be just right. And I wrap my legs around you because my feet are always cold and you warm me up. But you know what? I sleep even better now that we started sleeping on these Brook linen sheets.
Hey, and check this out. You want good sheets? You know why? You spend a third of your life in bed, babe.
I wish I could spend more. I love my bed. With you, baby. But here's the thing, Brook linen, these are available online. And the great thing about buying your bed linens online is because you cut out the middleman and all the high markups from the department stores and stuff like that. With Brook linen, you get the high quality sheets and the bedding. They have the duvet covers, the pillow covers, everything. And you can mix and match the patterns. It's really cool. It's like that... Man, when you go to the website, brooklinen.com, they show you how to style the stuff. And it's like those really cool bedrooms you see in the magazines. It's like, I can do that if I just click these buttons with Brook linen and order the right stuff. It's really cool. And just in time for the holidays, it's not too late. It's a great gift idea for Christmas. You can still order your Brook linen sheets right now and get them in time for the holidays. These sheets are so excellent. They were named the best of online bedding by Good Housekeeping.
By Good Housekeeping.
Magazine.
We've all heard of Good Housekeeping.
Yeah, so we love our Brook linen sheets. We sleep on them. We love them. And if you try them, we know you'll love them just as much as we do.
Luxury bedding, babe.
Luxury bedding for less because you cut out the middleman when you shop online.
It's marked up 300% at the department stores,
Ridiculous.
babe.
I'm not paying that.
No.
But brooklinen.com has an exclusive offer just for our podcast listeners. You can get $20 off and free shipping when you go to brooklinen.com and use the code SANDWICH.
At brooklinen.com.
That's right. And Brooklinen is so confident you're going to love your new sheets. They offer a risk-free 60-night satisfaction guarantee and then a lifetime warranty on all their sheets and comforters. So no reason not to give it a try for yourself or to give it for a gift, especially with this great offer. $20 off and free shipping when you use the promo code SANDWICH at brooklinen.com. Spell it, baby.
BROOKLINEN.com.
Promo code SANDWICH. Brooklinen are the best sheets ever.
They really are.
We mean it.
They're luxurious, soft.
I like them.
I do too.
I love them.
Like you said, one of our favorite things to do is sleep together in bed.
Right. Well, I can't sleep with you tomorrow night because I'm traveling. I'm going to miss you so much.
I know.
And they don't have my nice Brooklinen sheets at the hotel.
They're not going to have Brooklinen sheets at the hotel.
Maybe they do if they're a good hotel.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, anyway, we were talking about the party.
Party?
Yeah.
And you know what they called this party?
A very Jerry Christmas.
A very Jerry Christmas.
And
Jerry Jones.
Jerry was there, and
well, he was a lot of fun.
He was a hoot.
I know he's a controversial. I mean, people that love the Cowboys. I mean, just because you love the Cowboys, some people have like a weird thing about Jerry Jones. I don't know. I think he's funny, and I like somebody that's kind of like that bravado and that. But I'm gonna tell you what, he was so funny.
He did an intro to the party, and he was up on the stage with a microphone, and he was introducing Maker's Mark, who I think was the sponsor of the party.
The 8th generation person with the Maker's Mark family was there.
But Jerry could have done stand-up.
He was so funny.
He was funny.
He's like, he'd been drinking his bourbon since noon.
That's what he said.
And this was like 9 o'clock at night by this point. He was just really hysterical. It was a fun side to see. You see it sometimes when he does those funny TV commercials too. When he was doing like wings commercials or pizza commercial or something. So he does have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
But it was fun. And Steven was there. Steven Jones was there. It's just neat because they're like celebrities. You see him, on TV. You see him sitting in the box at the games and then like, oh, there's Jerry Jones. And so all my husband wanted to do all night, in addition to sampling the free bourbon, was to get a selfie with Jerry Jones.
Well, but
that's all you wanted.
I wanted a picture with Mr. Jones,
with Jerry Jones.
Yeah, but you also want to be respectful that he's trying to have a good time, and everybody there wanted a picture with Jerry Jones.
So I don't know if it was funny to watch or it was heartbreaking to watch. I can't quite decide.
Why was it heartbreaking?
Because I felt so bad for you.
Oh, because I was just standing there.
You were following him around, and everywhere Jerry Jones shuffled, you'd shuffle behind him.
He was the life of the party. I just wanted to be close to where he was.
And you were like looking longingly at him, hoping he would catch your eye and take a picture with you. And then our friend Sergeant Sowers, Patrick Sowers, who works with Operation Once in a Lifetime, a great organization. We can tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But he knows some people who know some people who knows Jerry. And the Cowboys do a lot with Operation Once in a Lifetime. So he was trying to help Allen get his selfie.
And then right at the end of the night,
you were close, babe.
I was standing right there next to Jerry.
You were smelling his cologne.
Yes, I was.
You could smell the bourbon on his breath.
Yes,
you were
I
that
could.
Close.
Yes, I could. And I thought it was going to happen. And then everyone ran to the windows because they had a fireworks show.
It was gorgeous.
Out behind the building. And there goes Jerry. He ran over to watch the fireworks too. So I'm just kind of standing there and like, oh man, I was so close.
That's when you gave up.
Then I gave up. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad for you.
Well, it was fun.
One day, babe.
It was a fun party.
Maybe one day Jerry Jones will just be stumbling across podcasts and find a sandwich and some leaven. And
well,
maybe be like, I like those two.
I wouldn't count on that.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Wishful thinking.
But
Put it out in the universe, it might come back.
But I tell you who was in hog heaven and who was
besides
like
me eating all that free cheese.
Yeah, like a kid in a candy store was Bossman George.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see him? He was fluttering around he loves bourbon.
He loves Maker's Mark. That's his thing too. He was having a really good time. It was fun to watch.
He was. He sampled all the different types of bourbon. I think he had a good time with the food. He liked the place we were at, so I think he had a good time. And we hung out with Mrs. Bossman George, who was the very lovely wife of Bossman George.
And Stephanie.
Stephanie, yes.
Were you scrambling? I couldn't tell.
No.
Or you trying to protect her identity?
I was trying to protect her identity, but I guess that doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're a lot of fun. I was glad we got to do that. We need to do more couple stuff. You know how much I love being a couple.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I was surprised.
One of the best parts of being a couple is getting to do couple dates. I love it.
Yeah, and I know Kelly likes to do that, so I've been trying to be really open to doing that kind of stuff with other couples. And we have some great couples friends, Bossman George and Stephanie and then Patrick and Brandy. But I didn't realize, Kelly told me, I guess yesterday, she said, I've never even been out with George. And I guess that makes sense because you would have never had a opportunity to do something like that, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've dated other people before you. I know that's hard to believe.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
But it's just never like the right situation to go out with your boss and his wife, like a double date.
Right.
I'm still trying to get a double date with. And I failed so far.
You failed miserably, babe.
Melissa Rycroft Strickland.
Why? I thought we were going to go do something with them.
I tried, and they had to go to Vegas for their anniversary.
Oh, okay.
That trumped going to dinner with us.
Well, yeah.
So I'm gonna keep trying, y'all, because she's my pretend best friend in my head.
What about Leanne? I thought we were going to.
And Leanne Locken from The Real Housewives. Yes, we have to go out with Leanne Locken and her fiance Rich. We have to do that.
It's just a busy time of year.
It's hard to be friends with famous people.
Yeah,
they're all very busy.
it's a busy time of year, but yeah, we'll catch up with them at some point. But
I only want to double date with famous people from now on, honey. That's my new rule.
Define famous. What is famous?
People who have been on TV.
People that have been on TV?
Yes, that would be Melissa Rycroft Strickland.
And Leanne?
Leanne Locken and her fiance Rich. And Jerry and Gene
Jones.
Oh,
hey.
Jerry and Gene Jones. They're on my list too.
I meant to tell you, babe. I didn't even tell you this.
Did you meet another famous couple?
Well, I'm trying to get to that. I went Christmas shopping today, as I said. And I ran into, she was on Real Housewives of Dallas. She has red hair.
Oh.
What's
Brandy?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't talk to her. I was looking at her. I'm like, she looks familiar. And I was like, oh yeah, I think she's on Real Housewives. She's with her children.
Yeah, I don't think she likes me.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, she didn't know me from Adam, but I recognized her.
When the Real Housewives, I don't remember. I don't remember. It used to be I would live tweet TV shows, like reality shows. So when that Dating in Dallas, I don't remember what it was called anymore, and I would live tweet that. And, I was being snarky and stuff. So everybody on that show didn't like me that lived here. And I can't remember if I think I did tweet about that Brandy situation with the poop. When she took the fake poop to the tea party in Dallas, the very first episodes of Real Housewives. Oh. And I don't think...
That didn't go over so well?
Well, it's kind of awkward because I was kind of criticizing the whole poop thing. I think. It's been a couple of years. I don't even remember.
Well, you're a powerful member of the media, babe. You're supposed to make hot sports opinions.
I
about
know.
that.
I was watching reality TV. I was commenting on reality TV, and some people and she was new at it, and so probably got her feelings hurt and took it personally. I would take it personally. I don't blame her if she doesn't like me.
Well, is that why she kind of gave me the stank eye? Maybe she realized I was your husband. And
I feel bad about that. I don't like hurting people's feelings.
Well,
but when you're commenting on people on TV in the reality show, I mean, what are you going to do? It's kind of a hard situation. So you know what I did? I quit doing it. I said because I didn't want to run into these people and feel bad for what I said. So I just quit doing it.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, you mentioned people that are on TV, and I remember that I saw her today. So how about that?
Yes, she lives in our community.
I can't tell you where I was though, because I was Christmas shopping.
Yay! I'm gonna get presents.
I was Christmas shopping. So we mentioned our friend Patrick. Now Patrick, as Kelly mentioned, he heads up an organization called Operation Once in a Lifetime, and they grant wishes. Are they wishes?
Yes,
experiences
and help
veterans in need. It could be counseling for veterans that are having post-traumatic stress disorder. It could be
they can't make their rent.
They're having financial problems,
or like I know sometimes. Like if the parent is deployed, either a father or a mother, that the kids are left behind, they'll do really fun things for them, like get a suite for Justin Bieber concert or something. That was a bad example because he canceled that tour, or Taylor Swift or something like that. But he was talking last night a little bit about just how hard it is for our veterans. 22 members of our military kill themselves, commit suicide every day. Because
that is crazy.
Yeah, because of what they're dealing with, and it's just awful. And he says he just doesn't have the money to help everybody. He wants to help everybody, but he says he had almost 200 requests yesterday come in for people needing help making their mortgage payments, or they were going to be literally homeless. And he said, I just don't have the money right now to help all these people. They call these soldiers who are considering suicide. I mean, you got 22 a day. They'll call them, and he says a lot of times he just sits there and talks them out of killing themselves over the phone. It's just amazing what they do, and it's just like this one man going around, and it's Operation Once in a Lifetime, and I support them, and we've done things with them, and if y'all have any spare money if you're looking for a charity to donate to, there's so many wonderful causes out there. But, I mean, the people who defend our freedom and fight for our country, and they're losing their homes, and they're losing their lives because they're so depressed and they don't know what to do. It's awful.
It is awful. But Patrick, on the bright side, he grants a lot of wishes and great experiences for groups of veterans.
Positive things too.
Yeah, he'll take them to like Arlington National Cemetery, or he'll take a group of veterans on a really cool hunting trip.
Yeah.
But he mentioned to us that one of his next things that he's doing is he's going to New York City.
Yes.
And he is taking a group up there to ring the bell. You've seen on Wall Street where they ring the bell.
The opening and the closing bells.
Yeah, to open the market. They do that on the New York Stock Exchange and also on NASDAQ. So we're actually going to go up there. We're going to New York City the day after Christmas to be part of this.
Yeah. And Patrick invited us to stand up on the stage with them. It's 99% positive this is happening. So we just went ahead with that 99%. We went ahead and booked it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're going to the city, which I love. One of my favorite places in the world is New York City. So that'll be fun, hanging out with Patrick and some of his people and ring the bell. We're going to get some awesome pictures made. And we've
never done that together. We've never
been in New York City together. So
a sandwich and some loving in New York City. A sandwich and some loving at NASDAQ. Is that right?
Yeah.
We'll be can you be at NASDAQ?
I guess, yeah.
I'm the wrong person to be ringing anything with finances.
Yeah, so we were trying to think of things we should do while we're there. We're going to be there 4 days. So we're definitely going to do a Broadway show. We're going to ring the bell at NASDAQ, or hopefully ring the bell at NASDAQ.
We're going to go to Little Italy.
Little Italy. We want to do that. We want to go to I would like to go to the
there's some Jewish deli you wanted to go to.
Oh, Third Street Deli. Yeah, I want to go to that. And then the 9/11 Memorial. I'd like to see that. I mean, I've seen Freedom Tower. I've stood right there, but I've never seen the memorial.
Okay.
So I would like to do that.
I wonder if it's going to be snowing in New York City. It's been snowing. It's been very cold
Oh, and you know one thing I asked Kelly if she'll do with me, and this will be hilarious, is if I can get her to go ice skating.
Oh.
I want her and I to go ice skating because I've only been one time.
Me too.
And I'm not great.
Each of us has been exactly one time.
Can you imagine the flopping and the bickering and the complaining that would be going on?
What if we break something and we're in New York City? And then I'll ruin the whole trip.
Yeah. Well, maybe we shouldn't. We could always just hug the wall. Well, wouldn't that be fun? We could ice skate.
Do it. It's a fun
ice skate
idea.
Hand in hand.
It's a fun idea.
And then have a little hot cocoa afterwards.
We won't be hand in hand. We'll be hugging the wall. It sounds romantic. It's one of those things that sounds good in theory.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I've been the one time I've been ice skating. We have a mall here in Dallas called the Galleria, and it has actually has a big Christmas tree in the middle of the ice rink now. But that's where I've been. The only time I've ever been, that's where I went.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's the only place I've been to.
Okay. Well, that's kind of what's happening there.
So remember, Operation Once in a Lifetime.
Super excited about going up there with Patrick.
Support the members of the military.
Operation Once in a Lifetime. Let's see here. Some more exciting stuff that happened recently. I went on and I don't get to do this very often, but I went on a bro date.
Yes, you did, at my suggestion.
And I couldn't have gone if Kelly hadn't given me her pass, but she had a ticket, or she was invited to the pre-screening of The Last Jedi. And also one of Kelly's coworkers, JC Jose Chavez, was also invited.
It's one of the perks of doing what we do is we get invited to movie screenings all the time, but usually, we're up in the suburbs. It's always in the heart of the city, and it's always at a time that's not really extremely convenient. This time I could have gone, but Star Wars is a movie I knew I would have to see again with my kids. And I'm like, I don't like to see movies twice. I'll see it once and I'm done. So and you're good with seeing it twice.
I'll see it twice.
So that's why I gave Allen my ticket and said, take JC instead of me. And so y'all got to do a bro date.
Yeah. And my original plan was to pick JC up at his house in the slingshot, but it was too cold. And JC had something going on before the deal. So I just met him there at the Angelica Theater, and we got there about the same time. I mean, he walked in right in front of me. They took our phones, which was
top secret.
Pretty interesting. Yeah, it was super top secret. They didn't want anybody recording anything, no video, no audio. So they gave us a ticket, and in these little sandwich bags was the same number ticket, and then they put your phone in this little sandwich bag and hold it for you while you're in the movie. So JC and I go in there, and it was packed. I mean, the whole theater all the way up was pretty packed. So we set up kind of near the top, but we had good seats, like almost in the middle. And it was the movie was supposed to start at 7. We sat down at about 5 to 7. And
you had to sit side by side. You couldn't put that.
Well, that was one thing I wanted to clarify with JC before we got there. I said, all right, dude, do you leave a seat in between you on a bro date? And he goes, oh, no. He goes, we're going to sit right there next to each other. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Did you
comfortable.
Share a bag of popcorn?
Well, yeah. So we sit down 5 to 7, and I said, man, dude, we need something to drink. And he's like, yeah, let's go get a couple of beers. I'm like, I got him. So I went and got...
you treated.
Yeah, I treated. So I went down there, got 2 beers and a large tub of popcorn. It was like, I don't know, $28 or something like that.
That was a free movie, at least.
Yeah. So I... go up the stairs with all this stuff. JC said, man, I wish I had my phone because I would love to have videoed you trying to get up those stairs with those 2 big full beers and all that popcorn. So I held the popcorn there, and me and JC watched the movie.
Did your hands ever touch?
Yeah, we bumped, like my pinky bumped his hand once.
Oh, that was awkward, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little awkward. It was a little awkward. No, we had a good time, and we were really into the movie. The movie's great. I'm not going to say anything else about it because this is going to air tomorrow, and the movie comes out Friday.
Yeah, when you see screenings like that, you're not allowed to give you a review until after it.
Yeah.
It's like something you have to promise to do. So, but you did love it. You could say that.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
And you're willing to see it again.
I'd totally
with all
see
the
it
kids.
again. Yeah.
So we're going to do that. It'll be fun.
If you're a Star Wars fan, you're not going to say, oh, this doesn't live up to the other ones. It's a great movie. So I'll definitely go see it again.
I'm happy to see it once.
I will definitely go see it again.
We'll do it. So I'm excited. I'm glad you got to do that. I want you and JC to do more fun stuff together.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy. I invited him to do something tonight, but he's about to go out of town like you are.
Yeah.
And he wanted to hang out with his kids, which totally get
And I
that.
want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
Do a podcast. That's what I do.
And when we were talking about New York City. When we go to New York City, there are a lot of great places to eat. We also need to figure out what restaurant we're going to go to.
I've got to stop eating.
Well,
I literally have to stop eating.
You know what I want to eat?
All of my britches are too tight. All of them.
You know what I want to eat around the holidays?
What?
About some Omaha steaks.
All right, I'll stop eating after the Omaha steak.
How about some Omaha steaks?
I'll tell you this. These Omaha steaks, we ordered some because we wanted to make sure, we have to sample the goods. And Omaha steaks, absolutely delicious. We got this box that we're going to tell you about here on A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. And it was so awesome. We ordered them for our dads for Christmas gifts.
And, it's such a great gift because it's a great gift for the guys who they're really hard to buy for.
Yeah, like a boss or something, you don't know what to give your boss. I know if you have business people that you need to buy like a business gift for, Omaha steaks, you cannot go wrong with Omaha steaks.
Or
my dad was thrilled.
Or dads who, like my dad, every year he asks for socks and handkerchiefs. No.
Same with my dad.
Yeah.
Same exact thing.
Get him a gift like this. It's perfect.
Yeah, so if you're struggling to find a gift for the person who really has it all or only asks for socks and underwear like every dad on the planet, Omaha Steaks has got you covered. We're going to tell you about how for only $49.99 you can get this family gift pack when you go to omahasteaks.com. And at the top, there's going to be a search bar. Just enter my name, Kellie, Kellie, and that's where this deal will pop up for you. And it is 75% off the regular price. Tell them what is in this box they're getting for $49.99, babe.
For $49.99?
Yes, it's crazy.
Check this out.
75% off.
For $49.99, 2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tartlets.
Dessert, too.
Yep. 1 Omaha Steak seasoning packet. And if you do this offer, if you take advantage of this offer, you will get 4 additional kielbasa sausages for free.
Omaha Steaks. Everybody knows the name. Everybody loves it. I'm telling you what, this is the perfect gift, and it's not too late to order them in time for Christmas. I ordered them for our dads, and the turnaround was boom, like that. But you have to go to omahasteaks.com and enter at the search bar at the top, enter my name, Kellie, Kellie. That's the code, and you'll get 75% off savings. This is a $49.99 deal, $49.99.
And
couldn't be happier with it. We're so excited about it.
This is an awesome deal, but Omaha Steaks also has over 500 other gourmet gift ideas.
Oh, yeah.
There's seafood, pork, poultry, veal, lamb, veggies, desserts, appetizers. They have it all. But this deal is too good to be true.
This is the one, man. This is the Kellie deal.
I want this. Can I add
got this.
Oh, I got this?
Yeah, we had it.
Did you order this for me again? I want another one.
You want another one? All right, I'll order another one. Surprise.
Omaha Steaks.
You want that instead of the phone now?
Well, how about in addition to the phone?
All right. Thank you, Omaha Steaks.
Thank you,
Our
Omaha
dads
Steaks.
are thrilled.
Well, that is awesome. So we're kind of jumping all over the place here.
Yeah,
but we've had a lot of things happen to us, things that we're doing, that we're trying to experience here over the last week. One thing Kellie and I did, and I'd never done this before with a significant other, or Kellie, was we both had our blood taken.
Yeah, we went together. It was a blood date.
Yeah.
Alan and I are doing something very interesting. Have y'all heard about the pellets in the butt?
Why, yes, Kellie. I've heard about pellets in the butt.
There are these pellets. So what you do is you get your blood taken. And it's not a little bit of blood. It's 5 vials of blood. So we were feeling kind of loopy afterwards. But 5 vials of blood. And then they test what you're low on. Like, are you low on certain vitamins or hormones or testosterone, things like that. And it gets you all, they give you a pellet that's based on what you need, what you're lacking, what you need more of or less of. And then they insert it in your haunch.
In your haunch.
Your haunch is not technically your butt. It's more around your back hip area, I'd say.
Yeah. Because let's face it, when you get to be our age,
which ain't that old.
It ain't that old, but when you get to be our age, there are certain hormones, there are certain vitamins you can become deficient in.
A lot of people are low on like vitamin D.
Yeah. So, like Kelly said, they take these 5 vials of blood and they'll come up with a pellet that is
made for you.
I don't want to say customized.
Yeah,
I guess customized for your body and for what you're deficient in. And I watched the kind of the pre-video that we were supposed to watch. Did you do that? Did you do your homework?
No.
Okay. Well, it said that, for about the first week, you won't really notice much, but maybe week 2, you'll start sleeping better. Week 3, your energy should improve. Week 4, for men, you may notice a little,
you get a
little spring in your step.
Oh, okay. 4 weeks, I gotta wait for that, huh?
You may notice a little.
When you getting that pellet?
You may notice a little, might be a little more brawny man, a little more of a lumberjack.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm excited about that.
Throwing wood around.
Oh my. Okay, so we're going to go do that. But first we had to get our blood drawn. And here's what we found out. My blood is slow. I was back there.
Gosh.
My veins are very weak. I've had this issue my whole life. I'm not very good at giving blood. And I'm back there forever. And it's like one vial after the next vial after. How long was I back there?
Oh, she was back there in eternity.
I went first. And then Alan goes, he's out of there in under 2 minutes.
Yeah, my veins gushing. In fact, she's like, whoa, sir, you have really big veins. And I'm like, why, thank you.
I'm back there. They could barely get a drip. I'm like, oh my gosh, it took forever.
Yeah. Oh man, that was just gushing out of me, babe.
And then afterwards, we were supposed to go on a double date that night with another couple we were trying to go out with, and they canceled on us, which is for the best. We said, well, let's just keep it. We'll just make it a romantic date for 2. We were falling asleep in our plates. We couldn't hold our heads up.
We could hardly hold our eyes open. We were so tired.
Well, it wasn't awful, honey, because I was with you, and I love it.
Oh, thank you, baby.
But it was just, we were just dragging. It was awful.
Yeah, we were dragging some serious A. But, yeah, you know what I thought was interesting, too? I didn't tell you this. I have a tattoo, like a half a sleeve on my right arm, and it covers kind of that, what's this called?
Bend of your elbow?
The bend of my elbow on the inside where, your vein would be. So she saw that, and she's like, let's take it on the other side.
You can't take blood out of a tattooed arm?
I don't know. But I was like, okay, whatever.
Wonder why.
So she did it out of my left arm. It didn't matter to me, but I guess she didn't want to do that.
Did it out of my right arm. I don't know why, but it just, and I had to sit there and squeeze and try to get a vein.
That's what I did. But then
I couldn't get a vein. It was awful.
What's the, what do you call the person that takes blood?
The phlebotomist.
A phlebotomist?
Phlebotomist.
You want to take a ride in my centrifuge? That's a phlebotomist pickup line.
It is?
Yeah, on the door they had all the phlebotomist pickup lines.
I didn't see that. Yeah. Man, I was really not.
You were out of it, babe.
Well, the thing is, when I'm giving blood, I try to zone out. I just focus on something else. I can't look. I don't want to see any of it. And I just try to think of something else. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
No.
I was just thinking, my God, this is taking forever.
So I'm excited about this. So we're going to go in.
Yeah, we're doing that next week.
Monday, right?
Yeah, we're doing that next week, and might be getting a little tweak here and there.
What's that? What do you mean?
I want to get maybe some Botox or something. I want to get something done. I need a facial. I need something. I just want to do stuff to myself.
Why?
I haven't done stuff to myself in a long time.
But you look great, babe. You don't need to do that.
You're sweet, honey. But I just want to do something.
You have such a sweet, friendly face.
Thank you.
And those apple cheeks.
Thank you.
Just love them.
Thank you. But I still want to do something.
You don't need to do anything to your face.
I want to do something to my neck. I just don't.
What are you going to do to your neck?
I don't know. I want to take some, I don't know, something.
Take some.
Whatever they do to me, I'm just going to do it.
Oh, my. Actually, I think they're going to shoot me up with something, aren't
they?
Well, you said they were going to do an experiment or something.
They're going to use you as like a guinea pig or something.
Really?
They were talking about it.
Okay.
Because, those nurses have to practice on somebody.
They're going to practice on me?
I don't know. But I'm excited.
Well, tune in to next week's A Sandwich and Some Lovin' and see how that went.
A couple that gets butt pellets and fillers together stays together.
Stays together. Absolutely.
That's what I've heard.
So that's exciting. I can't.
That's what I said. I haven't heard it, but I said it.
I can't wait to do that. Hopefully it'll improve my personal appearance.
Your personal appearance. I'm just looking forward to that spring in your step kicking in.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah.
Mine too, honestly.
Yeah, true that. All right, so Christmas shopping. Let's go through that real quick. How's your Christmas shopping going?
Well,
I panicked. I had to do something today.
I used to be that person that would shop all year long. Like in March, I'd see something that was on a great sale or whatever, a winter thing, and I was like, oh, I'll just save it till next winter. And then of course I had like a prize closet, I call it, or so if I needed a present, it was in there. And then I'd go a year later and I was like, oh, this is a bunch of crap. I don't want to give this to anybody. I'm too embarrassed to give it to anybody. And then you can't give a gift receipt because you have to, it's just too old. So I always put it off now until after right around Thanksgiving, I start shopping. That's about my start date, which is good for me. If you know me and my personality, that's good for me. But my thing this year is because I was a little bit presumptive on some people. Let me just say, 2 days ago, the people I work with on the Kid Craddock Morning Show made the decision we're not going to exchange gifts this year. 2 days ago.
Why'd they do that?
Because they didn't want to go shopping. And the thing is, I already bought everybody's Christmas present.
Seems like that's a decision that should have been made maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago.
I don't know. But anyway, it's fine. You don't give to get. So they're all getting a Christmas gift.
Well, you don't give to get, but you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a bunch of unappreciative people. Right?
No, they'll appreciate what I got them. I hope. But I was just like, golly, I don't know. But I got stuff for everybody in the office, which I always do.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
I might rethink that next year.
I didn't mean they're unappreciative. I just meant, you go to a lot of time and effort to do that, and gosh, you'd think that they would kind of think the same way.
No, it's just, everybody's busy, and I get it. And there does come a point, it's like that with families, too. It's like the older you get, when people start getting married and having children and stuff, there has to be a point when you don't buy for everybody anymore. There has to be a point when you say, let's draw names, or let's just buy for the kids, something like that.
Yeah, why don't y'all do like a Secret Santa and cap it at $25 or something?
Well, those are all great ideas that you could have had before now.
Well, this is what every company does. I mean,
no, it's not what every company does. It's not what every company does.
There aren't many people like you.
We have a small company.
I know, but you buy for everyone in your company, you're buying like 25 gifts. Yeah. That's a lot of gifts.
Yeah, but I also feel like because I'm on the morning show and there's a lot of people in the back that, they work. If it wasn't for what they do in the back, I couldn't do what I do on the air, and they don't get recognized. So the least I can do is get them a little thank you at Christmas, right? That's the very least I can do. Is
I've
to
already told
them.
You my opinion on all this.
But it's just, the guys on the show, it's like I wish they would have decided more than 2 days ago that we weren't going to exchange gifts. But they're getting gifts. So there you go. And I did it because I always do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I have an opinion on all that, but
I
don't work for the company.
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But, like I said, you don't give to get. There you go.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse. I've been that person when some random person will come up to me and give me a Christmas gift. I'm like, oh my God, I don't have anything for you. And then I feel horrible.
That's awkward.
I feel horrible. So I would rather err on the side of buying gifts for everybody than not. Right?
I guess, babe. It's kind of one of those manners things. Like, what is the right thing to do? Is it not give anybody anything?
I don't know.
Or is it to give everybody manners. Something?
Is it even about manners? What is the manners thing to do? I don't know. What is the manners thing to do? And then what do you do at Christmas time for like people, like your hairdresser? This is what's always baffled me. Like your hairdresser or your manicurist, or if you have a maid that comes to your house, what do you do?
Yeah. Well, I guess you're in a unique position because you've been with the company for so long.
Yeah.
And you're looked at as
almost 24 years.
Yeah, and you're looked at as one of like the leader of the company almost, I would think. And but Bossman George, without giving too much away, he takes care of he takes care of everybody at that Christmas party.
Bossman George is great.
He takes care of everybody at that Christmas party.
Yeah, he does.
Anyhow, speaking of holiday,
I don't have
to? Well, that's the question. Is it your job to enhance what Bossman George does?
Everybody in the back, I want to make sure that they know I appreciate them.
Then you keep doing it. If you feel like that's the right thing to do, then you should keep doing it.
Thank you, baby.
And you shouldn't worry about what everybody else is doing. If that's what you feel is the right thing to do.
I do.
So speaking of holiday gift ideas, we have an awesome holiday gift idea. Actually, I have 5 or 6 that I want to give you. But before I go through that list of 5 or 6 holiday gift ideas for your man, for your dude.
Yeah, because women are easy.
Yeah.
If you have a woman that's, they say women are so hard to buy for, not really. I mean, you could always give them a gift card to their favorite store. I mean, seriously, or jewelry or perfume or something. There's always I think women are easy. But men, they don't give you any, if you pay attention to a woman, she'll tell you what she wants. Mm-hmm. If you just pay attention, she'll say, oh, I love this place to eat. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite perfume. If you just pay attention throughout the year, you can have her done. Keep notes in your phone.
I've got a good gift idea for men or women. How about MVMT movement watches?
Yeah, that's a good gift.
Let's go through our last partner, and then I'll give you my 5 gift ideas for guys that I have.
Yeah, movement watches. We have been very, very pleased with our movement watches.
I love mine.
The thing about movement watches is it leans more towards that minimalist look, which I like, because sometimes you just need just something really simple on your wrist. You know how people are wearing those simple, just like a tiny pendant necklace. Just simple is the way to go right now, and that's the way movement watches are. But you can accessorize around them, and that's what I love about the movement website too, is they actually show you how to style the watches. Who knew you could do that with certain outfits and adding jewelry and stuff? Movement watches for men or for ladies, and it is really a great gift to give, and not too late to order in time for Christmas. And movement watches start at only $95, but they don't look like it.
No, they don't. I'm wearing their classic collection. It's got a black leather band with a black face.
Black on black.
Yeah, and like a light blue secondhand and light blue. It says MVMT. It's really slick. And, like Kelly said, it's a simplistic design. I like to add bling in my socks and in my shirt sometimes, but I love the kind of the subdued, downplayed look of my movement watch.
And for me, I ordered the movement watch that almost looks like a bracelet. It's real dainty and stuff, so I can wear it by itself, but then I add a couple of bangles with it, and it's just this really nice statement on my wrist. I love it. Movement watches. And they again, because you're not dealing with a department store, you're not getting that huge markup. So you'll see a movement watch that starts at just $95. You go to the department store, you're looking at paying $400 and $500 for watches that look like this.
Classic design, quality construction, this styled minimalism. They've sold 1 million watches, babe, in 160 countries. Can you believe this?
It's just picking up steam, and it's great. I mean, if you have like a college student or your mom, or you don't know who to give a movement watch, I'm telling you, they will love it.
So how do they get the offer?
If you go to, listen to this, movement.com, just cut out all the vowels. MVMT.com. They pronounce it movement, but cut out all the vowels. MVMT.com/Kellie, Kellie. You'll get this deal, 15% off with free shipping and free returns.
Go to MVMT.com/Kellie.
That's right, MVMT.com/Kellie, and join the movement.
Join the movement.
Like millions around the world already, including you and me, babe.
Really beautiful
here on
watches.
Sandwiches and Lovin'.
Get out there and get you some of those while that offer is
I love the story behind movement watches too.
Yeah, the 2 broke college kids.
Yeah, I love the story about how they just decided, hey, we want to, because ladies look at what? When they look at a man, they look at his shoes and his watch.
And that is a great segue into my holiday gift ideas for dudes. Kind of the last segment. And by all means,
Chime in. No, I will. I can't help myself.
So since we just ended with that MVT, the movement spot, watches.
Yes.
I mean, watches, okay. I read one time when I was a single man, I was reading all these articles and books about, mostly online, about dating and what women notice. Women notice extremities when they talk to a person. Mm-hmm. When they talk to another woman, extremities. They notice their nails, their lips, their hair, their shoes. On a man, one of the first things a woman notices, they notice eyes, they notice the watch, and they notice shoes. Absolutely.
What did you notice on me first?
When I first saw you?
Yeah.
Your hair.
Yeah.
Your hair and
my height.
How tall you were, and you look like a movie star. Just a beautiful movie star going across the parking lot in the sushi restaurant.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I can remember just like yesterday.
I thought you were very handsome, by the way. But let's get back to the list.
Well, yeah, so watches. A watch is obviously a great gift to give a guy for Christmas.
And you get a great deal on the Movement watch.
Yeah, Movement is obviously a great brand. There are a lot of great watches out there.
But we prefer Movement.
We prefer Movement. But yeah, just know that if you have a guy friend or your husband, definitely a watch is something. I gave my dad a watch. Yeah, I gave my dad a watch 2 Christmases ago, and he wears it every single day. It makes me so happy when I see my dad wearing his watch. I gave my mom a watch that same Christmas 2 Christmases ago, and they both still wear those watches that I gave them. So I think that's a great gift. I gave Kelly a watch for our wedding. Her wedding gift to me, or from me to her, was a watch. So yeah, that's a good one. Now here's another one. These are all ththings that I've gotten in the past that I thought were really cool gifts, and that you don't have to spend a lot of money.
I wonder if any of them are from me.
Well, I don't know, but you can give your guy like a grouping or a sampling of different types of whatever liquor or whiskey that he likes. And you can get these at the liquor store.
The mini bottles?
Yeah, the mini bottles, like a Total Wine. You could get him 5 different flavors or brands of whiskey. You could get him a Jack Daniels, a Jim Beam, a Makers, if he's a whiskey guy. And, then he can have a little shot at the end of work or for a special occasion or whatever. He could sample different flavors. If your man isn't a drinker, and that's totally cool, another good idea is to go to a nice grocery store and get him some different hot sauces. Maybe he's into hot sauces or spicy food. That'd be another idea that I think would be really cool.
I don't know if you have one of these. I know years ago I had to buy a gift for a guy in the office, and I knew he liked beer. So I went to, what's it called? World Market. Mm-hmm. And do you know they have beers from around the world there?
Yeah.
And they even have like the little cardboard carrier, so you can get them a 6-pack, but you can also put a different beer in each one of the slots.
Another great idea.
I've done that before, not for you, but I have done that for a coworker before, and it wasn't that expensive of a gift. Yeah. But he got to try 6 different beers from around the world.
That is so cool.
At World Market.
There you go.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's called that.
Yeah. So small liquor bottles, hot sauces, or different kinds of beer.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one idea. Another idea, this is something my dad used to do when I was younger. He would get me every year, a subscription to Sports Illustrated. And I thought that was cool because in the spring I got the
swimsuit.
I got the swimsuit. No, but a subscription to a magazine that your guy likes, Sports Illustrated, Car and Driver.
Are you still into magazines? Because people are, I thought, getting away from magazines.
People are getting away from magazines, and people look at a lot more online. But there are still some magazines that I like thumbing through that I like to pick up at the newsstand. And
what are your favorites?
What's my favorite magazine?
Like your favorite magazines. You don't have to pick one.
Well, gosh, I used to subscribe to Road and Track, Esquire.
You get gun magazines now.
Yeah, there's some different gun magazines I get. Did I say Car and Driver? Road and Track.
You don't care for Rolling Stone. Somehow I got a subscription to Rolling Stone. I don't know. It must have been when I got something they gave me that. You don't ever look at that.
Rolling Stone is.
I just go straight in the trash.
Thin.
It's very thin.
There's nothing to a Rolling Stone anymore.
We don't know. I remember back in the day, it was a big, thick read. Now there's
nothing.
Barely anything.
There's hardly anything there. So anyway, a subscription to a magazine is nice because it's something that you keep giving all year. You get the subscription for the rest of the year. Number 3, a multi-tool.
You love your multi-tool.
You ever heard of a multi-tool? A multi-tool is like one of the brands is called Not an Ad. Hashtag not an ad. Leatherman. You've heard of Leatherman?
Is this something you have in your credit, like as the size of a credit card?
Well, I have a multi-tool that I carry in my wallet.
You have like 2.
That's the size of a credit card. It's flat. It has a knife on it. It has a bottle opener on it. I actually keep it in my wallet. But I was more talking about a multi-tool like a Leatherman. And I gave my dad one of these years ago.
Is it like a Swiss Army knife that does like 50
It's like a Swiss Army
things?
knife, yeah, but it has like pliers, it has a wire stripper, it has a knife.
That's a manly gift.
Yeah, if you fold it out, it has a ruler. And you can find these at Home Depot, Lowe's, any sporting goods store, like a Dick's, or I think they have them at Dick's.
Or Academy or something.
Yeah, Academy, Sports and Outdoors. So yeah, multi-tool.
That's a good idea.
Another good idea. Number 4, crazy socks. Crazy socks are in, folks.
But not all men have the personality for that.
But that's the thing.
Like my dad would not.
I know a lot of men don't have the personality or the bravado to maybe pull off crazy socks. But that's the thing about crazy socks is sometimes you're the only one that knows they're there.
Not when you sit down and your pants come up.
Well, then
And my dad only likes over the calf. He wants the tall socks that go all the way on, almost up to his knees.
Oh, like stockings?
Because he doesn't want his, when you sit down, you don't want your skin, he doesn't want his skin to show. And if you wear just regular socks, your skin can show
like
sometimes.
Stockings?
Well, they're over the calf socks is what they're called.
Wow.
They're like knee highs almost.
Does he wear some... I mean, if you're really old school, some guys wear the sock suspenders.
No, he doesn't. Okay. But yeah, he likes over the calf socks.
I'll tell you what,
he wouldn't like those crazy socks. That wouldn't work for Jerry Rasberry.
Well,
would it work for Paul Evans?
Yeah, my dad would wear crazy socks if you got him some. Sure, he would.
Okay, I want you to give him.
It depends on how crazy. I mean, there are some really nutty looking socks out there, but if you get most old men, let's face it, most old men wear black socks and brown socks, right? So if you went with a pair of maybe...
Or white.
Yeah. Maybe,
those old men that wear white socks with everything.
Yeah, but what
suits and stuff.
What if you went with a pair of blue socks that were blue striped with light blue stripe and white or something like that? Mm. I'm telling you, Jerry Rasberry wouldn't wear those. To me, that's not that out there, but I think that's a great idea. If you want to spice up your...
No, I'm just saying you have to know them. You have to know the person you're giving them to.
Yeah. And then the last item I have on here is phone.
See, I am of the school of thought that you use your phone until it breaks. Until it don't phone no more.
My phone...
Just because a new phone comes out that has a bigger, better camera... When your phone came out, it had a nice camera, and you were happy to have it. But now this newer one came out with a newer camera. Oh, you got to have that one. And they're expensive.
Yeah, they are. But here's the deal. You use that. That is the most powerful piece of technology.
You're not selling me on this.
Anyone has is that phone that connects you to your friends and family. That connects you to the world. It has all your pictures and all your memoirs on there.
You have a phone that works fine.
But I wake up and it's already out of charge by lunchtime.
Close the apps that you have open all the time.
I do. I close all the apps. It's just not working very well. I definitely need a new phone.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think
get a Mophie pack. You don't even do that. I don't
like those. Those weigh a ton.
No, they don't. I have the one Apple makes, and it's actually better than the
You might as well buy a new phone. Those Mophie packs are like $200.
No, mine's like $100, but it doubles the battery life. It goes like 100% charge, and it's slightly rubbery. So like the Mophie, when I was buying Mophies, they would crack all the time. The ones that Apple makes for their phones is a little rubbery, so it kind of bounces. Mine is kind of tearing a little bit.
Well, I was doing a bit there because that's one thing.
Oh, it's a bit?
No. Listen, that was one thing that was on my wish list to Santa was a new phone. But dudes, generally speaking, like technology. So technology is always a safe one for a dude. I think like for even some guys, video games, headphones.
Oh, you like this wireless? I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. I'm yawning in your face.
Would you like to finish this up and we can maybe finish another day when it's more convenient for your schedule?
I'll tell you what you have loved is your Bluetooth wireless headphones.
Yeah. Kelly got me for my birthday. She got me some Bluetooth wireless headphones.
You've enjoyed those.
And I work out with those. They're the kind that fit. They're Beats, right? Beats by Dre or something like that?
I'm not.
Or is it just Beats now?
You know what? You told me which ones you wanted. I went and got the exact ones you wanted.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I even took a picture of it and showed the man. I was like, "This is what I want."
Yeah. They hook over your ear and they're wireless and yeah.
Yeah. So that was a good gift. You like that?
Yeah. Any kind of technology.
But what do you think about giving cologne?
I'm not hard to please.
Go-to.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm not hard to please when it comes to cologne. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll try and wear just about anything.
Yeah.
So.
Your mom, beat me in the cologne game last year. We both gave you cologne. And she gave you that Varvatos.
Oh, John Varvatos, yeah.
That smells so good on you.
Yeah, that's really good.
That was better than the one
Why
I got
did she beat you?
Because I gave you Cartier.
Oh.
Because the only reason I got it is because the man behind the counter, he was trying to sell it to me. It was Cartier's new fragrance. And he said it had raspberry undertones.
Raspberry notes.
Give me that. Raspberry notes. I said, give me that.
I've used all that up.
Yeah, but I don't recall. Every time I really compliment you, you always say it's for photos or whatever.
Well, that's just what I've been wearing lately because
that's the one I only compliment you on, though, right? Did I ever compliment you on the Cartier?
Yeah, I think so. Man, I used to wear this one, and everywhere I went, I got complimented.
What was it?
Golly, I can't remember the name of it.
Remember the name of the shape of the bottle or anything?
No. It's a brand that also sells women's stuff, though. I do remember that, but I'd have to think about it. I can't remember. But it's a good feeling when,
Calvin Klein?
It wasn't Calvin Klein. But you're in an elevator and somebody's like, "Hey, you smell good." And you're like, "Oh, thank you."
I'll tell you, when I was younger, I used to wear Beautiful all the time by Estee Lauder. I was complimented left and right on Beautiful, and then one day people just stopped complimenting me.
Does Estee Lauder make
Estee Lauder
dude
makes
stuff too?
They make a million fragrances.
Do they make dude stuff?
I'm not sure.
No.
But Estee Lauder is at the department stores. But Beautiful is one that I got tons of compliments on. And then my body, like when I hit about 30, stopped. It just like my body chemistry changed, and then I stopped getting compliments on that. The only thing I really ever get compliments on anymore is when I wear Alien. Alien is made by the same guy that makes Angel. Angel on me stinks. It stinks. My body chemistry does not mix with Angel. And some people wear Angel, they smell like angels. But me, bleh. But the Alien is the only thing I really ever get compliments on anymore. And I'd like to try something new. I'd like to expand my, smells.
Maybe I should just mail it in and start wearing like Aqua Velva or Brute.
Well, there's something to be
Not there's
said
anything
for
wrong
that.
with that.
No.
It's worked for my dad his whole life.
Some Old Spice.
Oof. Yeah, that stuff makes me sneeze.
How do you feel like wearing a cologne like by Michael Jackson, or because he had his own line of cologne?
Michael
Did you
Jordan.
do that? Michael Jackson had
Michael
one too
Jackson?
Back in the day he did, but not anymore, so that wouldn't count. Like Michael Jordan cologne or Tim McGraw's fragrance.
Like I said, I'm not.
Would you do that?
It doesn't have to be super expensive for me to wear, but
am I having a false memory, or did Donald Trump have his own fragrance?
he might have.
Because I seem to remember Donald Trump having his own fragrance when the Celebrity Apprentice. Maybe it was called Millionaire or something. I might be having a false memory. But I know Paris Hilton, like all these people have their fragrances.
You ever tried Britney Spears's?
I've never worn it, but I know my mother, she loved J-Lo Glow. By J-Lo. She loved
your
that.
mom?
My mom, yes.
Wow.
J-Lo Glow was her favorite.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Your mom will wear J-Lo Glow.
She loved it.
But your dad won't wear any other color socks than black up to his knee.
Well, that's what he likes. He likes, yeah.
Okay, got it.
What does that have to do with it?
I was just wanting to clarify that. Jimmy Choo, Intense for Men.
Is somebody recommending that for you?
Yeah, one of our Facebook listeners, watchers.
Yeah, but it's all about body chemistry. What smells good on one person might not smell good on the next. You just, you got to try it.
You got
to get that perfume sample. Oh, it's really cool that Sephora did last year. I did this for my mother because she's always trying to find the right fragrance for her. They have these boxes filled with like 6 or 10, I think you can for different price ranges, where it's little mini bottles of perfume. And that, I don't remember. It's been since last year I did it. It was like $60 or $80 or whatever. But it's all these different fragrances. But then in that same box, you get a certificate for the full size of one of those fragrances. Oh. So you sample all of them, you find the one you like, and you go back to Sephora and you hand them the certificate, and they give you a full size bottle of your favorite. That's a great idea.
That's cool.
Isn't it?
They
still do that.
When I was in high school, I don't know how it was at your school, but all the dudes were into the polo. Remember the polo?
Yes, and the
green. And I mean, it was pretty much, they just doused it on their head.
It wasn't just that. Y'all did the soap on a rope,
oh.
You did the deodorant, and you did the cologne.
And my mom, she wouldn't mind me polo. It was expensive.
It was true. It was polo because I was dating Benny, who liked to be called Benet. We later found out Benny was gay. May he rest in peace. He's passed away. But he gave me a teddy bear and he covered it in that polo so I could sleep with it every night and smell it.
Polo and Dracar.
No, it was just polo. But then I was, smelling like every other teenage boy.
What else was... when I first started wearing cologne, I guess high school, college, Polo Sport was one that I kind of liked. Remember that one?
Yeah.
They may still sell that. I don't know, but that's spelled.
Oh, they still sell all that.
Do they?
Yeah.
It played. What am I trying to say? It smelled kind of clean, kind of crisp and clean.
When I don't even know if they make this anymore. Love's Baby Soft. That's what all the teenage girls used to wear was. Oh, and we thought we were naughty if we wore Jovan's Sex Appeal. We wore that in high school, and we felt just because it had the word sex in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Jovan's Sex Appeal.
I'm trying to think of I wish I could remember the name of that one that I wore that people loved.
I don't know.
I wore Tommy Pull My Finger for a while.
You know my Tommy Hilfiger story, don't you?
No. What?
You haven't heard my Tommy Hilfiger
What?
story?
Did you meet him?
No. I was at Belk Department Store at the Magnolia Mall in Florence, South Carolina. And I was shopping for gifts for, because I buy gifts for everybody. And I got the shirt and I went to the counter and I said, y'all need to give me a discount because this Tommy Hilfiger shirt is defective. They spelled it wrong. I thought it was Tommy Hilfiger, and it's Tommy Hilfiger.
I thought it was Tommy Pull My Finger.
No. And I went up and said, your shirt is spelled wrong. Give me a discount.
Pull my finger. She actually pulled my finger.
Well, you were going to stick it in my face if I didn't.
Here, smell my finger.
No.
How are we doing on time, babe?
I don't know, but I think if you're asking me to smell your finger, we are done.
This ship is kind of meandering.
It is. I'm sorry. I've got to go pack.
Yeah.
I got things I got to do.
Well.
But you did a great job organizing the show for us, honey.
Thank you. I mean, I tried my best.
You were the executive producer and director.
I tried my best.
I was just the talent.
We had. Oh, you know what? Kelly's doing this bit now where I'm trying to get our show a little more organized and do some of the marketing for it. And every time I ask her opinion or like, hey, can you do that? She's like, no, I can't. I'm just the talent. I'm like, well, okay. What am I? Just some like.
I'm the talent.
What am I? Just some talking monkey on this mic or something?
No, you're talent too, but I am just the talent. That's all I am.
Bossman George called her out today for saying that too. She's like, what are you talking about? You're not just the talent. You got to quit saying that. He did.
I didn't hear that. You heard that.
Oh, just real quick. I know we're about to finish up here, but Kelly and I and Bossman George had a meeting in downtown Dallas today.
Big meetings.
Big executive meeting. After this meeting, we ride the elevator down and we're going to the lobby and somebody recognizes Kelly. So the lady came over and gave Kelly a hug and she recognized me too. So she gave me a hug. And then she didn't recognize Bossman George, but Kelly said, this is Bossman George. And she's like, oh, wow. She goes in to give Bossman George a hug, and Bossman George gave her a hug. And then I said, yeah, give him a amen. So this fan of yours goes, amen, to Bossman George.
Oh, that was cute.
and then Bossman George did it back. He went, amen.
Bossman George went from not being on, I don't want to be on the radio, don't take my picture, don't put it on social media, to I gave out my autograph 3 times today.
Big star.
He's loving it.
Big star now.
Hey, and then really quickly, and then we're going to really go because we got to go. We were going to try to sing a song for you tonight. We were going to try to do a Christmas carol, but we didn't have time to rehearse.
Don't give it away because we may do it at a future time.
You want me to give that away?
No.
I was going to give it away. Okay. There's a surprise coming for a future
podcast.
Time
tune in.
To sing. I was going to go ahead and do it.
No, don't tell them because it's a. Well, I just want to spring on them.
All right. Well,
we got to practice.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Baby.
It's just my phone.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
My gentle orchid.
No, we were going to sing tonight, but we didn't have time to rehearse a Christmas carol, and it's just not. We just can't do it. We could do it a cappella.
No. See, I want to play guitar, and Kelly has an instrument that she has to play, and we didn't even rehearse it. And I was looking at the music, and we can't wing it. It'll be ridiculous. So,
what's your favorite Christmas carol? I've never asked you.
We covered this on "Shut Up," Little Drummer Boy.
That's right. We did cover this.
Yeah.
But I was going to say we need to talk about that next time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I blew that. All right, babe. Well, what's our time?
I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. We've got to go.
We got to go. She's got a business trip tomorrow. I got to do a lot of children's stuff tomorrow.
I got to pack.
I got to market our podcast.
It's so difficult being a woman trying to do carry on.
Yeah.
Because all my toiletries, it's just hard. And I got to go figure that out, babe.
Okay, babe. Well, In the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich. Bye.
And why are you snoring? That was over an hour. Oh, crap.
Oh, wow. You didn't realize we talked that long. Allen does not have a single brother. He has a married sister, though. I don't think that helps you out there, Wendy. Night-night, Emily Ann. Linda says, safe travels, Kelly.
Thank you.
Oklahoma. Hey, Mark. What's happening, my man? My man. Did you meet on Bumble? Yeah, we met on Bumble. Make it a Christ-centered Christmas, Kim. That's what Mr. Rasberry said. Good night, Kathy.
Are the couch people gone? I saw that.
Oh, were there people doing bits?
The couch people are back again.
Well, AE will get his big blocking tool out tonight.
I think the couch people got bored and left.
Yeah, Wichita Falls. Susan Seun. Oh.
Watch what movie?
I don't know. Isaac said peace.
Peace. Hey, Erica, love you. Thank you. Hey, New Orleans. Pam, we're going to be there tomorrow. If you're coming out, we're going to be at Cafe Du Monde doing the show Friday morning. Live. And I'm going to eat a beignet. And I'm going to be wearing black.
Abilene.
I'm going to be covered in powdered sugar.
Just keep the Christ in Christmas and keep the in Hanukkah.
Oh, my daughter, she did her Xmas list, and I had to say, baby, I don't like that. A lot of people try to tell me that X is Greek or something for God or Christ. I don't know. I just don't like it. So I always spell out Christmas. I don't like Xmas. It's not my favorite.
Phoenix, Arizona. Oregon. Somebody was on from China.
I know, that's fun. Oh, good. Brandy's going to be there in New Orleans. Jennifer, are you going to be there? Linda thought we had you. Seriously? Or were you thinking that? Yeah, some people, I don't know what the bid is, where people come on and they start asking if you have a couch for sale. I don't know. It's hilarious. Really hilarious. But
who knows? Hey, Greg. Hello, I'm Alan.
See,
there,
Christ
is Christos.
See, I don't think most people know that. I think they're just doing shorthand. It's just shorthand. I just don't like it. And that people can explain that it's Greek, but you know what? I'm not Greek.
You're South Carolinian.
I don't like the way it looks.
Whoa.
That's what I was always told too, Mark, but people try to say
Kansas City.
That it's
KC.
Substitute for Christ. I don't like it. Alan Mason is so excited to meet you in New York City. Are we going to meet Alan Mason in New York City?
I don't know.
Hey, Brad. What part of South Carolina? Hey, Shanifer.
Who's Shanifer? We got to get Bossman George on the pipe, maybe.
We are going to.
We're going to get him on
Please
the podcast.
tell Jenna I love Wheezy. Never opens her snaps. Yeah, it's a lot. Christ us. Yeah, Michael. It's just...
I mean, do we have a better fan than Michael James?
I know, he's very loyal. He's very sweet.
And he adds good comments. We appreciate you, Michael.
Meet me Saturday. What's Saturday?
Saturday?
Love yours.
Reason for the season.
Hey, Myrtle Beach. Hardyville. Savannah. You're coming for Michael?
Oh, Brandy's coming for Michael?
I'm on your boat, Kelly. I don't like Xmas. Yeah. The Ferdinand. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm doing Saturday. Yeah, I'm doing the Ferdinand movie. Oh, what a mess. Okay, I'll tell y'all real quick. I signed up to do the Ferdinand movie like 6 weeks ago. I was going to take me and Allen and all the kids. We're going to do the Ferdinand movie. A week and a half ago, maybe even that, Emma Kellie decides she's going to join a volleyball team. Her first game, back-to-back, this Saturday morning during the Ferdinand movie. So I'm missing my daughter's very first ever volleyball game because I've committed to this. It's so upsetting.
Sorry, man.
I'm very upset about it.
Sorry.
I gotta go. I gotta go get some stuff done. You can talk if you want, baby. I gotta go.
Well.
Thank y'all. And if we don't talk to you before, have a wonderful Christmas.
Oh, we'll talk. I'm sure we'll pop on sometime. No, you can go ahead and shut her down, babe. I need to.
You're gonna go too? I gotta pack. All right. Mwah. Thanks.
Bye.
My ring is huge. He did a good job.
Alan, why aren't you wearing your ring?
Where's mine?
I just took it off.
He did a good job. Beautiful. All right. Bye, guys.